Yu Long and young Mie Mie confirm making marriage plans, from scandal to sacred vows. What started as one of the most chaotic love stories in the Asian entertainment industry has now transformed into a rare tale of redemption, second chances, and quiet promises. Yu Long and young Mie Mie, two names that once danced across headlines for all the wrong reasons, are now preparing for something no one could have predicted: a wedding. Yes, you read that right. After months of silence, pain, and stunning revelations, the couple has confirmed that they are officially making plans to marry. And while the world is still catching its breath, those closest to them say this decision has been building slowly, deeply, and intentionally. From chaos to calm, a journey no one saw coming. The entire story began months ago when young Mie's name unexpectedly became tied to Yu Long in a scandal that rocked the industry. From their violent fallout, shocking fight allegations, an emotionally tense hospital stay, and then a discovery that stunned everyone: young Mie's pregnancy with twins, the two became the focus of endless speculation. At one point, it seemed like they would never even speak again. Legal teams were involved. Doctors were cautious. Their fans were divided. But behind the scenes, something gentle had started to grow. A bond that had once been torn by misunderstanding began to quietly mend itself in places the world could not see. Sources close to the couple say their connection began to deepen again after young Mie's hospitalization, when Yu Long, from his restricted rehab facility, began sending handwritten letters to her. Not as a lover, not as an ex, but as a man trying to apologize without expectations. And she read them. All of them. The unseen meeting that changed everything. 1 week before the marriage rumors began swirling, young Mie was seen leaving a private healing retreat in the English countryside. What no one knew at the time was that Yu Long had also been allowed to leave his facility for 24 hours under close supervision. That single meeting between them, with no cameras, no phones, and no press, lasted nearly 5 hours. An eyewitness at the location said they walked slowly together beneath the trees, not holding hands, just talking. She cried first, the witness said. Then he did. Then they sat quietly for a long time. No arguing. No tension. It looked like two people remembering the sound of each other's voice. The secret proposal that was never meant to be public. According to a friend of young Mie's, the proposal happened days after the meeting, and it was simple, quiet, and deeply emotional. No ring. No crowd. Just a soft voice and a question. I know I ruined it once, Yu Long reportedly said. But I want to build it right this time. Not because we have children. Not because the world expects anything. But because I want you to be my home. And she said yes. Not out of pressure. Not out of fear. But out of a fragile kind of hope. Plans underway, but not in the spotlight. Unlike most celebrity couples who broadcast their weddings to the world, Yu Long and young Mie are said to be planning something far away from the public eye. No live stream. No magazine exclusives. No social media countdowns. The ceremony is expected to be small and spiritual, with fewer than 20 people attending. Only close family, medical staff who supported them through recovery, and 2 mentors from their early career days are on the invitation list. Young Mie has chosen a private venue in the Scottish Highlands, a quiet lakeside lodge surrounded by ancient trees. There will be no white dress. She has asked for a soft blue gown with hand-stitched cranes across the sleeves, a symbol of healing and eternal loyalty in ancient Chinese culture. Yu Long will wear a charcoal grey robe made by an old family tailor who once worked with his grandfather. Their twins, due in just a few months, will not be there physically. But a hand-painted symbol representing them will be placed on the wedding altar, 2 stars within a circle, drawn by young Mie herself during one of her therapy sessions. What this means for their future. For now, the couple is not rushing into any joint projects or media appearances. Right now they just want to be real, said a longtime friend. No red carpets. No PR teams. They are choosing peace over performance. However, there is talk that young Mie may write a memoir one day, detailing her journey from emotional collapse to love, motherhood, and healing. Yu Long has also reportedly returned to journaling. One entry, leaked anonymously, reads, "Forgiveness is not earned. It is gifted. And what she gave me was more than mercy. It was a door I thought I'd closed forever. The world reacts, shock, tears, and renewed hope. Fans across the globe are still reeling from the news. Social media has exploded with reactions, from stunned disbelief to emotional celebration. One fan wrote, "They were torn apart by everything you can imagine, yet here they are, rising together. This is more than love. This is rebirth." Another posted, "Yu Long and Yang Mie's story reminds us that broken things can be made beautiful again if both people are willing to rebuild." Still, not everyone is supportive. Some critics accuse the couple of using their drama to rebuild public sympathy. But those closest to them say nothing could be further from the truth. "This isn't about saving an image," their therapist said. "This is about saving each other." Final thoughts. In a world obsessed with perfection, Yang Mie and Yu Long have shown us something even more powerful: the courage to begin again. Not as actors. Not as symbols. But as two imperfect humans who walked through fire and decided to keep holding hands anyway. They will not have a viral wedding. But they will have vows whispered under trees older than fame. And when their twins arrive, they will enter a world not just of love, but of legacy, humility, and strength. From scandal to serenity, from heartbreak to healing, this is no longer just a love story. This is history being rewritten by two souls brave enough to stay. The secret Yu Long never planned to tell young Mie Mie until now. Just when the world began to settle into the shocking news of Yu Long and young Mie Mie planning a private wedding after months of silence and emotional chaos, a new wave of mystery has begun to rise around the couple, and this time, it is not about drama but something deeper, something personal, something Yu Long swore he would never speak of again. A source extremely close to Yu Long has now revealed that just days after young Mie accepted his quiet proposal, he confessed a long-buried secret that could have changed everything. And what's more surprising is that he chose to share it not with the press, not with his legal team, but with young Mie alone, late at night, under the stars, with no lights, no cameras, and no fear of how she might react. What did he say? And why did he wait until now? The night the truth came out. It was a cold evening in the Highlands, just days before they were scheduled to return to the city to begin planning their union. Young Mie had been struggling with insomnia due to the twins and the emotional toll of recent months. Yu Long had just finished reading from a handwritten notebook he had started during his time in treatment. Then, without warning, he closed the book and said something she would never forget. "I need to tell you the reason I broke down that night," he whispered, voice trembling. "It wasn't just the fight, it wasn't just anger. I saw something. I read something. Something I never showed you." He had discovered a private letter months ago, one that had been hidden in a drawer in a former manager's apartment. It contained a long string of lies told to him during a time when young Mie was being closely monitored by mental health professionals. The letter falsely accused her of betrayal, manipulation, and dishonesty, all orchestrated by someone close to them both who had a vested interest in keeping them apart. For months, Yu Long believed those lies. He let them poison him, let them drag him into paranoia, fear, and emotional destruction. He never showed the letter to young Mie. He never asked for her side. He simply broke. But after reading it again during treatment and bringing it to professionals for verification, it was confirmed that the handwriting and signature had been forged. The entire letter had been a manipulation from someone within his former circle, someone whose name is now being protected due to legal reasons. "I destroyed us because I believed someone who didn't want to see us happy," he told her that night. "And I can't get that time back. But I can give you the rest of my life." Young Mie reportedly cried for over an hour without saying a word. Her response shocked even him. When she finally spoke, her words were not of anger or revenge. Instead, she looked at him and said something he could never have prepared for. "I knew," she whispered. Yu Long froze. "I knew there was something more. I felt it in the way you pushed me away. But I also knew if I waited long enough, your heart would speak louder than the lies." And just like that, the air between them cleared. Not because the pain vanished, but because the truth, finally, had space to breathe. A shocking guest list addition. In another twist, it's been revealed that one unexpected figure has been invited to the wedding ceremony: young Mie's estranged older sister, whom she has not seen in over 5 years. Their relationship broke down after a family incident that was never publicly disclosed. The two reportedly reconnected secretly during young Mie's retreat, and although reconciliation is still fragile, she asked her sister to be present during the vows, not as a bridesmaid, not even as a public figure, but simply as family. The choice has sent shockwaves through their inner circle, but close insiders say the decision speaks to young Mie's commitment to rebuilding every part of her life, not just with Yulong, but with herself, her past, and her family. The twin nursery that melted everyone's heart. Meanwhile, fans were recently blessed with a glimpse of something magical, the couple's newly designed twin nursery, revealed through a leaked sketch from their interior designer. The nursery features a sky ceiling that changes with the real weather, soft mountain-shaped pillows designed in the likeness of the highlands where their healing began, and a large inscription on one wall that simply reads, "You were born from fire and love, and you will always know peace." One crib is adorned in soft navy and silver. The other is wrapped in ivory and rose gold. Though the gender of the twins has not been confirmed, the couple reportedly chose the colors based on dreams they both had about their future children, dreams they kept in journals during therapy and later compared, only to find uncanny similarities. Final rehearsal, final words. As the final wedding rehearsal approaches, those closest to the couple say Yulong has been rehearsing his vows every day, but he has also added something unexpected. A solo piano piece. Yes, the actor known for his action scenes and explosive personality has taken to learning a short piano piece, which he plans to perform as part of the ceremony. It is reportedly based on a melody young Mie used to hum while drawing in the hospital. A melody she didn't know he remembered. He plans to play it for her, before the vows, before the kiss, before anything else, a way of saying, "I saw you. Even when I didn't understand. I saw you." What comes next? With wedding plans underway, family bridges being rebuilt, and the twins expected in just a few months, the world now watches as one of the most broken stories transforms into something quietly breathtaking. Yulong and young Mie may have fallen in front of the world. But they are rising in private. And in that sacred space, they are building something real, a life not shaped by gossip, fear, or pressure, but by truth, courage, and deep forgiveness. As one of their close friends recently posted on a private account, "Love is not always perfect. Sometimes it starts with fire and ends in ash. But if you are lucky, really lucky, it begins again as something new. Something stronger. Something sacred." And for Yulong and young Mie Mie, the sacred has finally begun.